you know, during the during the morning session, or rather late morning, like 12:30 p.m., like that, in the noon time. I was talking to Rudro, one of my previous students, about the possible outcome of this Qatar 2024 World Cup final, between that was being played, that had to be played between Argentina and France, scheduled that was scheduled to be commencing on and from 8:30 p.m. And at that time, really at that time, I spoke something about 35 minutes about that, as Rudra asked me to do that today. The game is over, the game is finished, and as per my predictions, and to be honest, most of the football loving and football experts also predicted about France's possible victory. As poised against the merciless French soccer stars, comprising of Kylian Mbappe and others. But still, ultimately, eventually, Argentina emerged out to be the victorious side. But remember, if to be honest, if you ask me about the post-mortem of that match, to be free and frank, where that I had already predicted that this crucial match is going to be between at least 8 hours in advance. I told that this particular soccer final, 2022 soccer final at Qatar, between France and Argentina, would be a kind of game that will be played on three levels. Number one, between the two teams, collective team effort. Number one. Secondly, the two coaches. How the two coaches exuberate and plan their plan to break through the opponent defenses, and how they plan man-to-man marking, and etc., and how they can they can as a team go for all-out attacks and simultaneously come back to defend to neutralize the opponent counter-attacks. So, and on the third level, it would be, as I predicted, it will be a battle of individual brilliances of the magical players between Kylian Mbappe of the France and Leo Messi of Argentina. And finally, that actually happened to be the case on three levels. Only if you ask me about the post-mortem of Easter evening's great match, possibly whatever I would say, that to be honest, such an entertaining football I did never happen to witness. What a great game of football this happened to be. Ultimately it proved to be during the 120 minutes of time, in the eventual time, in the scheduled 90 minutes of time, it was a 2-2 drawn game. And then in the extra times, in the extra times also, you can say, it was another Argentina took the lead of 3-2 through Leo Messi's brilliance, and then again Kylian Mbappe scored his terrific golden hat trick, you can say, in this World Cup, and it was a 3-3. And what eventually you say on both the goalkeepers, the French goalkeepers, and what a save! What a save that was! Just a minute, possibly a minute, or some 53, 56, 57 seconds, or 1.5 minutes prior to the ultimate conclusion, or ultimate time duration of the second half of the extra time. That save on the with 1 foot. What a terrific save that was. That was in most cases, even in 99.99% cases, that would have been a sure goal. Possibly godlike save, angel-like save that was on the part of the Argentinian goalkeeper. So eventually, had it been scored at that goal, as in most of the cases, it could have been a sure goal. France would have emerged out as a 4-3 winners in the 120 minutes of game. Before the game could have gone to the tiebreakers. But remember, to my mind, ultimately the match went to the tiebreaker, and then Argentinian, as I told, it will be tough for the Argentinians to keep their goal, but it happened to be a different scenario as Argentinian stars put the ball inside the nets one after another. Even when Kylian Mbappe with the first strike put the ball inside the net in the tiebreaker, and 1-0 France ahead in the tiebreaker, and then Messi responded with another cool and a very, very brilliant goal in the penalty shootout, 1-1, and then the Argentinian goalkeeper once again came to the rescue of the Newcastle, saving two brilliant shots from the French stars, and really, and the Argentinians didn't make any mistake to put the ball inside the goal, and ultimately Argentina won 4-2 in the tiebreaker after the game after the game rested in a 3-3 draw proved to be a 3-3 drawn game in the scheduled 90 plus 30 in 120 minutes of time. So remember what I would say. Well, if anybody would like to ask me to make a post to have a review over the ultimate game, I would like to say, just leave where the game switched. When in the first half, you see in the when the game started in the first half, for the past 15 minutes or so, 15 to 20 minutes, the France 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so, France was all over the Argentinian halves. And all of a sudden, and after then, Argentina settled down and Argentina started attacking the French defense. And with the leadership of the brilliance of brilliant Leo Messi, the captain, and Di Maria and the others, it was going to be Argentina came back strongly into the game, and ultimately France seemed to be nowhere for the time being. From the first half, from the 18th, 19th or 20th minute of the first half till the 23 to 24 minutes of the second half. See how many minutes? It's 35 plus another for 55 minutes in the middle time. 7 apart from the 21st 20 minutes of the first half. For 55 minutes or like that, it was all Argentina all over the France. 7 except certain occasional counter-attacks by the French side. But remember, and when it was the first half ended, and the second goal, the first goal was a penalty goal, and the second goal was possibly the best goal of the tournament, as everybody has considered, articulated it. It was a brilliant 4-5 move goal. It was a team effort and a magnificence of Leo Messi and others. And it was a brilliant, possibly the game of this entire World Cup tournament 2022. That was the brilliant goal, the second goal for Argentina. 2-0 up Argentina. And in the second half, see the approach of Scaloni really did it right, not to defend, not to prefer to defend the 2-goal lead, and by trying to accumulate more energy to the defensive level, to defend that 2-goal lead. Yeah, he did the right thing, and he went on playing the natural, the counter-attacking game against France. And Argentina, even in the second half, for 20-25 minutes, Argentina was moving all over the French goals, and Argentina should have scored at least 1 or 2 goals by the time the beautiful opportunities that came their way. They couldn't convert those real chances, not options, real chances into goals. Had there been another goal, one more goal, had there been a 3-0 lead for Argentina within the 20 to 25 minutes of the second half. The fate of the match could have been sealed, and then possibly Scaloni, the Argentinian coach, could have changed that, could have brought that extra defender instead of taking away Di Maria. That was the real blunder Scaloni had done. As I told the other, that it will be a game on the two coaches also. When and just when Di Maria went off and Argentina sent an extra defender like that to cling on to that, to hang on to that 2-0 lead, and sensing the Argentinian defensive frame of mind, they should change certain players and put enormous pressure on the French goal, on the Argentinian goals, and and then actually Scaloni and his Scaloni allowed the French stars to have a rejuvenated, strong attacks after attacks and flaws after flaws on the Argentinian goals. And very soon, within a span of 67 seconds or 97, within a span of 97 seconds, 2 goals were scored, and all brilliant goals by Kylian Mbappe. And 2-2 that was. And just before the match came to an, almost just, then Leo Messi again, took a brilliant shot at the goal of the France, but that France goalkeeper saved it brilliantly. And on the other hand, just before the match could have ended, the last in the second half of the extra time, possibly 1 minute before the ultimate conclusion of the match, in the second half of the extra time, Argentinian goalkeeper said something incredible, almost impossible said. Only God possibly could have said that. Possibly the best save ever anybody could have, even with a foot jumping to it. It was almost a goal. So it could have been a France-French victory, and Argentina would have no time to neutralize that lead. Had it been 4-3 at that time, just 1 minute of certain seconds would have remained for Argentina to neutralize that lead. So fortune favored Argentina, and brilliance of the Argentinian goalkeeper, I must say. But remember where it went wrong for Argentina. The game that they delivered, they should have won it within the stipulated 90 minutes of time. As my football sense approves me of. When they took Di Maria off and put extra pressure, they allowed the French stars, inclusive of the magnificent Kylian Mbappe, to run into the penalty, because Argentina was defending, and they accumulated all their energies, and that's why there was no threat to the French goals, and the French stars took full advantage of that, and they started attacking the Argentinian goals with every seconds, attacks after attacks, and that resulted in 2 quick goals, and even it could have been a 3-2 win within the 90 minutes of time for France. So it was to my mind, it was a real blunder on the part of Scaloni to take off Di Maria and to go into the defensive frame of mind so early. Had it been 3-0 lead, then the move could have been called a right move. With 2-0 move against a quality counter-attacking opponent like France, it was a suicidal move for the French, French coach, for Argentinian coach Scaloni. On the other hand, this saw he accumulated the energy to full advantage of that move from Scaloni, and just put out 2-3 aggressive players replace, and then it was a different ball game. You can hope, but ultimately, really we all expected Argentina to win. It was an Argentinian game, and Argentina really throughout the tournaments, the game that Argentina for the last 5-6 matches Argentina started playing, it should have been no team other than Argentina that should have the team that should have been awarded the World Cup winners trophy, and eventually that happened to be the reality. But thanks to the Almighty, for it was the last World Cup for Leo Messi, and he proved his mettle in a very, very classy moment, in a very big magical moment. And hats off to Leo Messi, and why not to Kylian Mbappe? Without Mbappe and the French coach, this match could not have reached to such a great height. Possibly the best World Cup final to my memory I have ever seen. Nothing can be so much a great entertaining football. It was all, but ultimately the battle of nerves, the Argentinians ultimately was able to keep their cool while taking the penalty shots, and whereas the Argentinian goalkeeper made certain magnificent saves, and that eventually proved to be the match winners. So thanks off to Leo Messi and his team, and possibly one I am just I am taking myself back to those 1986 time, and in 1990 when Argentina in 1986. Diego Maradona, all alone by his own, with his own skill, lifted the trophy for Argentina. And then, after 1978, Mario Kempes against Netherlands, 3-1 victory in 1978. Argentina, for the first time, lifted the World Cup. And in 1986, not to speak of the 1982 to Italy's World Cup, that was Paolo Rossi's World Cup, Italy's superstars Paolo. In 1986, Maradona produced the gem of football, the magical football, and Argentina won the trophy in 1986 for the second time after 1978, beating Netherlands 3-1 through Mario Kempes and others. And in 2000 and then in 1990 again Maradona played certain magnificent football, and only because of the certain bad decision on the part of a referee, and to be honest, Germany played certain superlative football also, that Argentina lost the game 1-0 to West Germany, and in that Messi was crying then in 1990 with the runners-up trophy. And ultimately, that Diego Armando Maradona, possibly the prince of football, he would be the man in the eternity, who has been enjoying this every moment of this game. Leo Messi, he has handed over the bat. He handed over his skill, to Leo Messi's. Leo Messi's back, and Leo Messi delivered magnificence, magnificent brilliance in the final match when it mattered most. And hats off to all other Argentinian players. Only possibly Argentinian coach Scaloni did the blunder. Otherwise, the match could have ended, as my football reading, with 3-2 in favor of, or 4-2 or 3-2, like that would have been the result. Ultimate result, had Di Maria not been taken off at that crucial time, and Argentina not preferred to defend all on a sudden, allowing the French stars to go after those terrific attacks. But after all's well that ends well, okay. Very hard luck to Kylian Mbappe. He scored 4 goals in a World Cup final. What more could he have done for France? But hats up to Messi, not only for scoring 3 goals, the way as a magical captain, as a magical player, the way the football he offered, the leadership quality he displayed, all that does smack of his artistry. So Messi will be in a very, very happy frame of mind. As all the Argentinians, we too. Messi ultimately deserves right now, only after this World Cup final, I can only say Messi deserves to be mentioned in the game of football. Not in the line of Pele and Maradona, but possibly in a very close distance to that of Maradona and Pele, or Puskas, or Zico alike, or what I would say, that Garincha like that, and Kylian Mbappe only 23. He must have his own time in the next in 2-3 future World Cups as well. But the 2 World Cups Kylian Mbappe has offered, a brilliant player Kylian Mbappe. I am sure he will continue to deliver such quality football in the next editions of the World Cup. So we'll be looking forward to the next World Cup. Until then, thanks to everybody. Well, it's the time to take myself off right now. Thanks.